Welcome to Now Kiss, the 100% feminist dating simulator playthrough, where it was Heather pointed out to me, because somebody pointed out to her, that the only way to pursue the romance option, which I actually thought was going to some interesting narrative places, was to actually promise to sell our soul to our boyfriend, which is a commitment I don't think any upstanding young woman or man should be forced to make to a partner. Not just women here. Nobody should be forced to admit to sort of like sell your soul to somebody, and I just don't think. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I got a thing from Phoenix Miller, who was telling me from people in the chat had said, "Hey, we messed up. We thought you could get a romance option through what we did," which I'm disappointed about now because I was like,
I actually liked where that game was going.
We're not gonna do the trope. We're not gonna do the thing where the girl has to give everything of herself and more.
That sucks.
And no, so I'm disappointed now.
Yeah, that sucks ass, and I don't like it. And I realize that perhaps I am a thirsty, parched woman wandering around an oasis of just shit milkshakes. But I think that it's possible that I am eventually going to find a dating game or an otome game where I can enter into a mutually respectful relationship that avoids tropes. And of course, I decided that. Oh, subs! I will call it subs in just a second. Let me just get. I got a soapbox to stand on for just a couple more seconds here. I've decided. Yeah. I've decided that I'm gonna keep playing that. The game doesn't have to be perfect, but I would just like to, here's the things I look for in a dating game. Okay. This is why Makoto is best wife in Persona 5. I want active engagement from the other party. I don't like the idea that I'm forcing myself onto a blank slate that is just receptive to my advances. I want them to like me back. That's not, I kinda like that. I like that Damien pursued us. I thought that was kind of fun, right? Like, too many of these dating games, you know. You just, like, especially when you're dating women, the slate is blank. I thought that his character was going to some interesting places. I want more than one-dimensional characters. I want some actual choices are here in my games. I want, like, characters that aren't just bundles of cliches wrapped up. And apparently some of the other characters in that path are fine, but like the game certainly railroads you into one specific path, and if you make the smart choice, then you don't get to kiss anyone. Maybe that's the true moral of the game.
I don't know, having not played enough of the rest of the game, and not having looked at the walkthrough, because I'm not going to look through the whole walkthrough. But I hate to tell you, but most characters who are like Damien are exactly like that path that you took.
Ugh. Well, I mean, that's fine.
That's the trope of that character type.
Well, now I'm excited to see, because I've decided that I was going to date Damien one way or the other, so we're going to play Dream Daddy today. But first, we should probably check in with probably my favorite dating game that we've played thus far. How's our horse husbando doing? Now, I haven't done my homework, unfortunately. So we get to see some talking options. So I try to grind him up to the next level, but I feel like I can get there. What's most important to you? Money, myself, or my soul? My soul?
I guess? That's a weird question to ask.
What? Your spirit is more important? That's what I said!
Right. Yeah, I remember this question now.
I don't understand. I picked my soul. Soul's another word for spirit.
Yeah, I remember that question now, because you had played last time.
Oh, well, I mean, it has been like it's been like two weeks since we played. And there was a desert bus in there. Alright, so while we're watching that commercial, Moosefilled Cat has cheered with 100 bits saying, "Hey Kathleen, you might want to make a save in order to give Damien your soul and then say you love him path, as it takes a very different story path, and you'll have time to do both today." Well, how about we do that maybe later when I'm not so angry at this game. I mean, I have the save.
Yeah.
I can come back anytime.
And that's not to say you'll never go back to that game.
No. Mr. J. Witt subscribed for 6 months in a row saying, "Hooray, more Dream Daddy." Tim Lake Cake saying, "Make those dads kiss." Thirsty Kitty says, "The thirst is strong with us." Gabriel Mobus, yas, daddy. Doc Samurai Sub Baby is almost here. I hope it's not a horse with a human face. If it is, Doc, that's up to you. Rock Pushers cheered with 100 bits saying 100 come for the kissing, stay for the Kathleen preaching from the soapbox. And Splash Mirrodin says now sub, now kiss. I think the next game we start, because I believe it's quite long, I think I have to start my Christmas-themed safe for stream playthrough of Lady Killer in a Bind, because I've heard nothing but good stuff about that game. It basically checks all my boxes of things I'm looking for. I wanted to wait till at least December, so it would be, seasonal,
yeah,
seasonally appropriate. Maybe we can wear some, when I get my co-host, I can wear some Santa hats with them and stuff like that. So Mooseville Cat, before I realized we'd switch games, I might come back to that, but I'm kind of annoyed right now. Phoenix Melior, it's just Kathleen at loadingreadyrun.com. Alright. That's my email. Lady Killer in a Bind. Yes. Basically, I've been wanting to play that game, but I want to, wanted to wait till it was appropriate.
My understanding of that is the Safe for Stream one puts them all in Christmas gear.
Correct, yes.
Which is why you want to do it at Christmas.
Yeah, they're all wearing, lovely Christmas sweaters. Okay, so my soul is wrong. I guess it's myself?
It shouldn't be money. Yeah.
Okay. I don't understand how my soul is wrong when he wants you to be interested in your spirit. Okay. I'll never stop singing. Yeah, keep going. Alright, we're at 90% energy, so now we should be able to quickly jam out our next stupid goddamn horse boyfriend level. Maybe I should have waited till I was waiting for more microphones to spawn. We're gonna play the acoustic version next.
With our electric guitar.
Yeah.
If you unplug an electric guitar, it becomes an acoustic, right? That's how it works?
Absolutely. The next song is... Holy crap! Okay. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. White horse, midnight cowboy.
Well, I'm gonna guess it's... Oh man, wow, I don't think it's Midnight Cowboy.
No.
Just because that seems a little too weird.
Yeah, A sucks, but it seems like it's the best choice.
It's either A or B.
He's not white, though. He's a brown horse.
I have no idea.
Okay, that song does suck.
That was bad. Well, okay. I mean, sure. It's fine for that to be bad, but what? I don't understand
I hate this game.
How you're supposed to figure out that question.
Okay, no, I love this game. Just the questions are ridiculous.
Oh, is that actually a real song? I thought it was just a...
Oh no, it's a real song.
A thing people like to
put
on t-shirts that I have to read.
That you have to read. That assault your eyeballs.
When you work at a mall,
it was always... Midnight Cowboy?
Really?
That's weird. It's not Midnight Cowboy that movie about gigolos?
I have no idea.
Somebody look that up. It's too early in the morning. I have not eaten and I've only had half a cup of coffee. But I'm pretty sure Midnight Cowboy is a movie about gigolos. Alright.
Yeah, when you work at a mall, Kathleen, there's always that one store that sells the t-shirts with the things on it that you never really want to read over and over, but people buy them and then wear them around the mall.
Right.
And Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy is, especially in Alberta,
of course,
one of those things.
Midnight Cowboys from 1969 and stars Dustin Hoffman. What is the plot of Midnight Cowboy? Erica says, yeah, that's the one. Okay, I'm glad I'm not hallucinating. This game is insane. Okay, but look, we leveled up Horse Boyfriend.
Yay! Your bond grows stronger.
I am thou, thou art I.
Thanks for listening to my 12-hour concert.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Really? Is he? He is. Yeah.
How dare she? Oh no.
Oh man, you know the glamour shots have probably been the most fun part of this game for me.
Huh. And thus ends Horstord's musical career, says 40 Swiss cheese. Yeah. I was skipping through the dialogue pretty fast. It was mostly just being like, hey, I'm giving up music because I only love one person. She's here tonight and this song's for her.
Yeah.
He is singing his heart out. For me, I feel sorry for his fans. He had fans?
Yeah, they all showed up.
My love, Kathleen.
They screamed at the fact that he had a girlfriend.
Hee hee hee. Guess I don't mind. Everyone, Kathleen is mine. Sorry, girls. Hee hee hee. Huh? Everyone looks like they want to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Think I riled them up too much. They're all heading over here.
I've seen this anime. I mean, not with the horse in it, but...
It ends with, like, somebody just being punched right into the sky.
No, wait. Fruits Basket had this kind of thing in it. I don't know. I can't... Oh, man. It's too early in the morning for me to think about Zodiac and anime characters.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, they can definitely hear his voice, I guess. Yeah, I guess there's other women who have this, like,
I think
psychotic illness.
Think every lady there was born under the side of the horse.
Oh, so this is like, this reminds me of something. That old lady is back. Choke. Looks like we're being mobbed to death. In the grips of despair after another delusional dream. Oh, thank God. Kathleen once again finds herself in the city for some solace. However, she ends up ambushed by a hoodlum in the street at night.
A hoodlum. That's a hoodlum.
Cornered and screaming out for help. Kathleen is heard by a pair of good-looking horses. Two horses.
He's got a horse. He's got a horse friend. Does this mean you gotta get his horse friend a girlfriend too?
This game has more twists and turns than anybody else. This is a great game. This is well worth like the $3, $4 I've given it to turn off ads and to
speed up
the leveling. I had faced yet another nightmare. A terrifying experience to send shivers down your spine. I don't remember any of it, but I do know that it was a nightmare. Looking to rest my weary bones, I headed out to the city again, this time with a smartphone in hand. It turned to night as I was playing a certain famous monster catching game.
Oh.
Mohan! Pokemon Go, maybe.
It would be Pocket Monster if you're going for the Japanese. Monhun is Monster Hunter.
Yeah, well, I mean, but is there a mobile Monster Hunter game?
In Japan, probably.
Yeah. The Ghost of Zero subscribed for 3 months in a row, saying in the words of my boss, Jake Falcon, alright, alright, alright. Oh, hi Gabby. Gabby, this is our stream where we play stupid dating games, and I decided they were all stupid, so I'm playing Dream Daddy. But first, Gabby, we're dating a horse. I knew he would come. I could feel it. Oh, I found an Ochiju. Gotta catch it. Oh yeah, she's playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh no. Eek! I shouldn't-
Oh no, he's
some sort of post-apocalyptic thug with a terrible jaw descending or unhinging problem. He just needs dental care. Hey, watch where you're going. I'm gonna kill you. Eek! I'm sorry. Who is this guy? Why does it suddenly feel like the end of the world? We wouldn't need the police if we could just apologize for everything. Cliche.
What?
We have police to protect everyone from people like you. Maybe just apologize. Maybe don't be a bitch. Do you want me? So what do you want me to do? Well, you just hurt me bumping into like that. Pay for my hospital bills. Give me money. Ah. How are you hurt? My head hurts. That's not my fault. If you keep complaining, I'll beat you to a pulp like this guy. Oji-san, what are you doing here? I came to buy some hair growth serum. And I got robbed. Are you okay? I didn't realize he cared about his bald patch. You didn't get robbed. I just got you to raise some money for my cause. Mwahahaha. This game is very stupid. Alright, come on. Oh no! Ah, let me go. Help. No one's gonna come for you, little girl. This is very threatening. This is the most high-stakes environment I've been in.
If you've seen this character, he's
Nay!
the only character who doesn't look like Mr. Saturn.
Who
other
are you?
than Horse Boyfriend and us.
A horse? Yuma! What are you doing here again? My old workmates threw me a party for winning the race. He has friends even though he can't contact anyone? Yeah, how does it...
Text?
You stupid horse. You should be taking orders from me. Kathleen, I'll protect you. My hero! Protect me too. Think you could talk back to me? You think you could beat me in a fight, huh? I would not fight a horse even if I did look like that.
Well, no, they can kick you and win.
Kathleen, get back. Okay.
We've seen the horse, like, kill all the treadmills and everything else. Oh no. What's this gonna look like?
Wow. Get him! Alright, let's
Alright.
Let's up his motivational energy so he kicks harder and faster.
And stronger.
Alright. The stars look nice tonight. This game has the most insane choices.
I'm gonna go with... I don't know what the word in B means, but...
I'm guessing it's a constellation.
I'm guessing it's a constellation that maybe is a horse.
Okay, Chad says B. He attack. He does protect and attack, Gabby. Okay, everybody says B. You found it. A horse's star sign is always Equilus. I guess he wants you to be dumb. Because I can't say I can't see them at all being the top choice.
Yeah, probably not.
I actually don't like fighting. But when you race, this is self-defense. Just kick him for me. How about this is self-defense?
Probably self-defense.
I don't think we should bring up his fighting style. Oh!
Huh.
This game is full of surprises. I don't actually want to watch an ad right now. I just want to live with my choices and stop playing Horse Boyfriend. Call me if you're ever in trouble. Okay, I will. Don't question the horse.
So we're dating a horse because we went to a farm? And we're born under the sign of the horse, and therefore we can see he has a very handsome face, and the horse, like, literally was like, you have to be my owner now.
And now he's just beating the tar out of this thug.
He's been a pretty good boyfriend. I mean, he cooked for you that one time.
He made us so many onions.
Yeah, that was really weird. He put on a rock concert for you. He did the anime thing of getting a construction job and Kabidan.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. It weird, but it on point.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen worse boyfriends in this dating stream. Alright, that's enough horse boyfriend for now. Let me just... Oops.
I'll take us to the booth and...
I'm launching Dream Daddy, because I don't think you get... Alright. Play! Okay, let's play Dream Daddy.
I'm gonna make that. Do this.
So Gabby starts. Oh, so the horse looks like an actual horse, but we see an extremely handsome face. That is the joke. Yeah, he's 100% a horse. Like, he goes to a horse race, and wins because he is a horse. But yeah, but he is. We do see this face. I don't know if like the protagonist got hit on the head.
No, they say that because she's born under the sign of the horse. Some women born under that sign get attracted to horses and then can see them as handsome boys.
Gabby, what a weird game I like. It actually is like, the actual gameplay loop is just like pressing the animation, so I tend to do that off stream because it's not very compelling, we'll say. You're not missing any gameplay, chat, and viewers when when I'm just like, okay, well, we'll do homework and we'll figure this out later. But honestly, the story's very funny, and it keeps you guessing.
It's way better than I was ever expecting it to be.
I paid $4 to like turn off ads and to like double like the power up so you can play through the game twice as fast, and it was, well, I'd say it was worth my $4. Anyhow, on to Dream Daddy. Okay, where's our? Can I do this just here? Can I just go? Oh wait, you did it. Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. All right. Now I have a previous save. So, I feel like, do we want to start? I feel like we're going to continue our game. Let's see. God, it's been a long time since I played this.
I think you just turned down my headphones.
Oh, did I?
Welcome. You got
I did.
bags.
All right. So, as I recall, on my dating simulator, nope, new game, fresh start. No, because I want to date people. I want to actually, like, see some people's story arcs. So I think I've gone on 2 dates with Joseph. Just because I wanted to see how that storyline ends. And I've gone on 1 date with Damien because I like Damien's character a lot. He sold me on the Naruto fanfic.
Yeah. That library full of fanfiction? If nothing else, I want to be friends with Damien.
He's also very house proud, which I could relate to.
He's got a really nice house. He's put a lot of work into it. He's got that great garden. And I'm not really into gardening, but the fact that he puts that much work into it, I'm like, is really impressive.
Yeah. Oh, Gabby says she dated Damien. Yeah, Damien seems like best dad. Cuddle Sweat has subscribed for 3 months in a row, and while I was ranting about horse boyfriend, Zalgar X subscribed for 5 months in a row, saying, yay, kiss all the mans and all the horses, and Superhero Faye has cheered with 100 bits, saying this is the weirdest Dream Daddy mod I've ever seen.
I would love to see a Dream Daddy horse boyfriend crossover.
Alright, so David is a great guy, but kind of a terrible dad. I think he's doing his best. His son's kind of an unredeemable shithawk. If you date Hugo, you can go to trivia night. Really? I mean, that's... Ooh, Furby Breath is subscribed for 12 months in a row, saying, just over a year ago, my long time unemployment ended. I found myself a job I love. Watching Lure has helped me so much, and I'm so happy I've been able to sub for a whole year. Love you all. Thank you, Furby Breath. That's wonderful. I'm so glad that after being unemployed for a while, you found a job. We could date Knife Dad.
Right, I forgot about Knife Dad. It's been a while since I've looked at dads.
Yeah, I decided to start my previous save-in because I've gone on a couple dates with everybody. Let's date Knife Dad.
Okay.
Alright. Apparently Knife Dad's not that bad, but, like, being kind of a weird, creepy knife guy, sort of, I was like, ugh. But yeah, well, Mooseville Cat says, how does his son get to be this age and be a shithawk? Bad parenting? No. Sometimes kids are just shitty. I love my sister, and she's turned out fine now, but she was quite the shithawk when she was a teenager. And then she turned out fine. Ooh, Zed Alpha's cheered with 500 bits. I have to go to work and administer surveys on unwilling, shit-headed tourists, but thanks for being really awesome, fun to watch, and very nice to your fans. Also, date cute Lucio Dad. Well, we'll do that after Knife Dad. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I typed a message to him on Dadbook, because we didn't bone Robert the first time.
No, we didn't.
We had the option. Ooh. Sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Robert doesn't seem like the kind of guy who messages you back.
Or at least not right away.
No. Hey, it says that you read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. You're gonna get it tomorrow. You're gonna watch cat videos on the internet.
Yes, absolutely.
I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watched maybe my 30th cat video, Robert popped back into my head. Jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded yet.
He hasn't.
Nothing. Well,
yeah.
Guess the guy's busy.
Oh man, turn off your read receipts.
Alright, more television watching. History Channel, Food Channel, Game Show. Food Channel.
Food Channel.
Food Channel.
Food Channel. Meat Hell is on.
Oh, good. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal. It must include these ingredients: steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish cooking or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves.
I don't know, expect
Oh, I
more
forgot how
meat.
cute we made our dad. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. I guess this is a lazy Sunday. Time for lunch. Well, it's time for the old Chef Davatar to cook a gourmet delicacy. Alright, this is the Davatar. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Microwave some eggs, make a sandwich,
Make a
or
sandwich.
mustard jar.
Please make a sandwich.
I don't even see a microwave here, so I'm not microwaving eggs. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? I've done that and it never ends well.
I think it depends on the kind of sound you're making.
The Standwich, a lost art. Yeah, that's exactly what happens to me. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. Or just the fillings start falling out the bottom. No! This game speaks to us, Heather. I look around and remember that Amanda's not home.
Phew.
This is still good. 5-second rule, right?
No!
I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off of the
No.
floor, putting them back where they belong,
No,
in my
no,
mouth.
no, not wet
Yes,
ingredients.
yes,
No.
yes, yes, yes.
Dry only.
Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. You need a boyfriend before your kid goes to college, my friend. We found it when we were packing the old house. We found an old basketball hoop that I could hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spent a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it after installing it above one of the doors in the living room, and I'm ready to dunk. I don't see how dunking is going to impress Knife Dad, but come on and slam. Space Jam references. I take a leap from a free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. I forgot the rest of the words to this song. No look behind the back shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, something, Space Jam. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glace with creme fraiche, of course. Sounds like they just did a foam. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately burst into tears.
Huh?
Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Ooh. Do we get to go on a late date?
Ooh. I like late date.
How exotic. Alright, let's check Dad Book. Robert has finally gotten back to us. You up? Booty call. Well, WYD. What does that mean? I actually don't know what that means, because
I'm not familiar with that one.
Will you dunk?
What you do?
What are you doing? What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling.
Chilling.
I type back, just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send. Thanks, wingman. That'll make you look cooler. A couple moments pass by. Another message pops up.
Yeah.
Wanna grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kinda late. Knife Dad's a rebel! Come on, Pops. Live a little. I am living, with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go out at like 10 p.m. and drink whiskey and then bone. Ferocious Peach is subscribed for 12 months in a row. Yeah, this is absolutely a booty call. I love it. Fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. Oh, man. I'm very excited to rocket this kiss count into the sky. How many kisses have we gotten? We've been playing this. We've been doing this stream for months. It's like 3.
We managed 2 off of that one game that I've forgotten the name of. And there was one somewhere else, I think. Yeah.
I think 2. We've gotten 3 kisses in like 2 months of this. Oh, Knife Dad. You look exotic. And dangerous. Like that, like the rumpled jacket, the jeans, the tattoo on the hand. He's lived an exciting life. He's traveled. He's seen things. Maybe later we get to see things of his. Hey, buddy. Oh no, it's Mary!
Oh, right. Mary is Joseph's wife.
Yes. And maybe they're in an open relationship, but they certainly don't act like they are.
Seems unlikely given the way they've set up that family.
Yeah. Robert and Mary are here? Oh no. I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Oh no, why? Oh, my boner. A chronic energy is subscribed for 14 months in a row. Oh, hey, a button. Have fun with Knife Dad. This is a nightmare. Oh man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me.
Ugh.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? How about just beer? We'll start... While admirable, I disagree. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going.
Yeah.
Look at this man! This man does not half-ass it. Of course he's going to be drinking straight. Oh god, what a terrible choice. This is a mistake night. Mistakes are happening. Mistakes are being made.
Hey.
Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. You're wearing a crucifix. You're literally a pastor's wife. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. What about a sippin' whiskey? Probably not in a bar like this. Excuse me, do you have any, like, the 14-year-old, Lafroig? It's like, no. We got a big bottle we bought at Costco. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? We just got here. The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping.
Didn't think we moved to an area that had more than one bar.
Yeah, apparently. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Alright, where are we headed? Irish I Were Drinking. It's an Irish pub. What a name.
I mean, I hope it's an Irish pub with a name like that.
A good pun is the whiskey to my heart. Alright, of course, our dad loves puns.
No. I don't...
On.
Mary.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, who cares if Mary doesn't like puns?
Puns are the lowest form of humor, Quinn. Try harder. Ouch. Am I just gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary. Put your fangs away for a second. Oh, thanks for standing up for us, Knife Dad. We walk into Irish I Were Drinking. We walk into the bar, and the bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. And they have some vines, and it looks a little cleaner. Next round, what are you having? Beer might be good. Again, I respect your lifestyle decisions, while I may not necessarily agree with them. Still, my question was rhetorical.
It's still got a good response, though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's clearly not best response, but it was still good.
No, the best response is when the eggplant emojis fly out. But, I mean, I feel like Robert respects a man who can stand up for himself. But I know better than to request fruity drinks, which also are just the way to a hangover. No, sugar and alcohol don't mix. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we post up at a garish green booth. Mary slides in and sidles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one. Wait, let's sip this one, why don't we? Oh, maybe we did come to the bar with, like, because it's an Irish bar, so maybe they do have the better whiskey. Order the Japanese whiskey when you get in here. That'll be fine. Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. That'll put hair on your chest.
I mean, that's what you're going for.
You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. So they actually seem kind of like old friends. Like aside
Yeah,
from
they seem like drinking buddies.
aside from the fact that Mary is like kind of awful to you, I'm getting a very much like me and my sort of best dude Adam vibe from this. Like this seems totally platonic, just sort of supportive friendship. And then they're going to start making out like the second I say that. So we'll see what happens. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey, Quinn, be a dear and get us another round, will ya?
Hey.
I don't know how to process this evening at all, and I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. Now, I know that Robert doesn't like Joseph. He told us that when we were, like, doing
At the barbecue?
no, when we were, like,
Or-
walking down by the marina. But if Robert is, like, besties with Mary... So Edith's kid snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act, so I go up to Edith with the baggie, and I'm just about to tell her, and all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad. Blah, blah, blah. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. Okay, opinion of Mary 100% reversed. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them the time had stopped.
Oh no.
Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What?
Hey.
You know, the devil's lettuce. I have to start calling it that from now on. I have 2 fat blunts in my purse right now. Want a blaze? 100% reversed my opinion on Mary. She is amazing. What? No, I'm a law-abiding citizen and you with the feds. What do you think Robert's gonna like best?
You with the feds. Because the what now was too straight, and I'm a buying citizens way too straight laced, and
I feel like, but like, the way that, like, my dadatar would say, it'd be like, no, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Like, that seems just flowery enough to match his speech patterns. I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? Do not drink and smoke weed. It does not combine well. Oh, yeah. That's probably not a good idea.
yeah, jazz cabbage is the other name I've heard.
Jazz cabbage?
Yeah, I
That's
don't
good.
know why. but it's a
Feds,
good name.
100% feds, people are saying. Feds. Okay, Heather. The chat has called that it's that you're... That was supposed to say, hell yes, says Contiguous Kitty Cat. I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy is going to drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, so you keep running my business the way I want it run. What? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Robert giggles helplessly. Oh!
Correct.
The thirst! The eggplants! The hearts! I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor.
Nice.
Fine.
Hey.
We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funny and much funnier and much less scary. Alcohol probably helps. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Is Joseph wondering where you are? Lots of... Oh, that's not a good question. No. How about, could you get the next round?
Yeah, that's the most natural of them, because Joseph wondering where you are is, gross on a lot of levels for me.
Yeah, I don't like
And-
that. Next round. Alright.
Yeah.
You trying to ditch me, pal? No? Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Quinn wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellows will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. I love Mary. She's disgusting, but I love her. Go with God. That's so funny. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married. And she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to across the bar where she's making goo-goo eyes at the young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Don't hit on people like that if they don't want to be hit on. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Oh man, you know I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry, I got pretty wild back in my day.
Yeah, once I...
Still got a little wild in you. Please let the next line be, do you want some?
I hope you have answers to this. I hope you get choices for this.
Or maybe just some, like, passionate tongue kissing. That counts as some sort of, like, inserting of one person inside another person. Technically. You know it. There's so much wild in me. I have a child I need to care for.
Yeah, no, C's boring. Oh man, I want to go to B.
I think I'm going with B. We're here to flirt. We're not here to make friends. I mean, we sort of are. I got so wild I've got a whole safari in here. Just really wild. All the time. Oh no!
We tried too hard!
No! Robert is a flittish butterfly and we have to approach him carefully. Womp womp. Womp womp. B is too strong. Wrecked! Ya fucked it. Thanks, chat. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Think you can go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool, and he probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of silence, or they're afraid of what the other person's going to think of the silence.
I'm totally on board for Robert now.
Oh, I love that. Everybody has friends like this, where you can just sit in silence and enjoy each other's company. That's great.
And even the friend hangout thing where everybody just comes over and you all, like, separately play video games and don't talk.
That's literally what I do every time I hang out with my friend Lindsay, is we'll just, like she'll read a book and I'll play video games. They're like, we'll, like, chat and stuff like that, but then we'll just, like, do our own thing because we've been friends for, like, 10 years and we're super comfortable.
So good.
Robert, this is so good. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. No. Alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar, patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer, Mary giving the hard sell to that young man, the young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. Our character is kind of a bit of a chatterbox.
I think he's just nervous.
Yeah. So, you ever kill a man?
I want to respond with, like, sorry, I hate small talk.
That'd be so good. I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had. Gone. Robert, I love you. How is each dating option better than the last? Sammy229 subscribed for 47 months in a row saying, wow, almost 4 years. Great. Me neither. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I'm personally, my hearts and eggplants emojis are flying out now. I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself in the bathroom and I assume crawled out of the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Oh no. Uh-oh. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll! Sorry. Whiskey. Inside voices. Oh, good. He's also super drunk.
Hey.
Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary is going to be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. That's very sad.
I think she really just likes messing with people. Like, that's how she gets her kicks.
She's like...
Just likes poking them.
She's just like... chaotic. I haven't quite figured out where her actual, like, alignment is. It might actually be... like, good, but she's definitely a highly chaotic person. As a chaotic person myself, I can kind of get behind Mary. Maybe not so much with, like, the screwing around with her husband, unless she has an arrangement. Like...
I really don't think they do.
I think they must.
I don't think they do.
They must.
I don't think they do. I think I think they know and they tolerate
She's
it.
She's a slad. Mary is my spirit animal. Let's see. Alright. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, the sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see.
Trust me, he probably also drunk.
Oh no! I follow Robert through the street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store.
Hey.
Wait here. I'll be right back. We don't need more booze.
So I'm guessing that the bars are... Either it's not late enough, but the bars might close soon, or
Yeah.
he just likes to end the night with home drinking.
Ooh, Daedrin has cheered with 50 bits saying, well, there's something about Mary. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is not really where I expected the night to go. Wow, curb drinking. Robert's a proper trashy boy.
Is it a good idea to drink wine after whiskey?
No.
Like, I have no idea. I have no real frame of reference for that, but I feel like drinking a bunch of whiskey and then drinking wine doesn't seem like a good idea.
As somebody who has made my share of bad drinking mistakes, I've made a lot of bad drinking mistakes in my life. I have probably made this mistake, and it only ended in vomiting. Like, this is a bad time waiting to happen. I, personally, don't drink anymore very much at all, like, because of all of the bad drinking mistakes I have made in my past. But this is, our poor character. White Zinfandel? Ugh! What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting... It's delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. Oh, Robert is like an onion. He's got layers. Or maybe an ogre. I start to say something, think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back of the rock, back of the stop sign. I know it has to be done.
Throw the rock.
He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss and break something else.
Throw the rock. Throw the rock.
This one's for you, Pappy. Yes! I have unresolved resentment towards my father, and I'm going to express it through property damage.
Oh, that's
I hurl the
really
rock at the
cute.
sign. Sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. I may not know the Otome game tropes like you do, but I just know writing tropes.
Oh, sure. I just wanted a rock thrown. I also just really love the fact that he yelled out that he had dad issues.
What a complicated game this is. Eric90 subscribed for 16 months in a row saying, I came to the wrong place to find a different adult. This is not a stream where you find adults. I'm having so much more fun playing this game than other games that we've played. Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. Do we get, like, a romantic alley kiss? After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window, I am no longer culpable for this heinous crime. I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we just strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving.
Wait, did we go out drinking and not eat?
No, he ate dinner with Amanda, but like it's probably like 2 in the morning at this time.
Oh yeah.
It is time for late night grilled cheese or like a Monte Cristo or some other garbage food that you could only get at 2 in the morning at a diner. Psychopaths has subscribed for 14 months in a row. Random Friday off, and I can catch the stream. I need to take more Fridays off. Well, enjoy your Friday off. DeRed says 2 a.m. kebab. Kebab o'clock. I think there might be a lot of people from the UK in here posting kebabs. 2 a.m. pancakes.
Oh man, yeah, 2 a.m. pancakes. I could go for those.
Let's get pizza. Nah, I can't argue with that. It was really for my personal like bad 2 a.m. food. I had my heart set on a Monte Cristo, which if you're not familiar, it's like a turkey and ham and Swiss cheese sandwich, and it's grilled, which is good, but it's not just grilled. So, yeah, you cook it so it's warm. But what you do is you dunk it in egg, and then you fry it so it's like a fried French toast sandwich with meat and cheese in it, and it's everything you've ever wanted. They're so bad for you. They're great. All right, what's good around here? I actually don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up at a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's Pizza a Pizza. Pete's Pizza a Pizza.
Okay.
This is Fox and Socks level confusion. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizza out of the stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Quinn, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? I love pineapple! Of course. We wait for a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven, and I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate so saturated with grease I'm worried it will fall apart.
Oh, I've had pizza
We take
like
our
that.
pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. This is making me think of there's a place not too far from the old Moonbase Pizza Zone. Home of the 420 pizza. I remember I've eaten that pizza as like sort of emergency pizza because it's the same kind of like just a stand by a piece of pizza. Very greasy, very good. Take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. I'm surprised it came fresh out of the oven. It's very nice. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping.
Yeah, especially at 2 a.m. because a lot of pizza places start to close around then, so they're not generally making fresh pizza.
No. And then drunks don't care.
Yeah.
You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in ya? You betcha. I'm so tired, but I love my daughter and I should go home and make sure that she's alright. Okay, the last time we decided to go along, we decided to try... Well, that was just us going... Rex Dem Gladiatoris has subscribed for 15 months in a row. Alright. You betcha. I'm so tired, but I love my daughter and I should go home to make sure that she's alright. I really don't want this date to end because I'm actually having a ton of fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean... C feels like you're ending the date.
Yeah.
I like B because it seems more honest towards what your characters probably actually
Yeah,
like.
and Robert actually seems to... Robert does not want you to impress him by just being a blank slate. Robert wants to get to know the real you. I love Robert. I love them all. Alright. Chat. I'm gonna go B. I'm so tired, but...
Want to keep going.
Chat.
Yeah, actually, I kind of feel like that's...
I feel like he's... Wow, chat is very torn between A and B. A few people saying C. C. Heather, you're the final... You're the dating game expert. What's your final...
I mean, I don't disagree with chat saying that they think that he'd respect C. I don't want... That's definitely date is over now territory. I would go with B personally, but this is your game. You should be the one making that final call.
Okay. B is bad, A continues the date? Well, I mean, you can spoil it. You betcha. Good on ya. Robert and I slide open the door and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Oh, Moosefilled Cat was just guessing. Well, good job, Moosefilled Cat. You nailed it. Eggplants. Yeah, don't post spoilers. So I thought you were, because people like to tell us how to play these games. Just post your opinions. Shh. Don't shush me so loud. Shh. We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh! This suddenly makes sense.
I'm gonna make out in a movie theater.
This is the best date in the universe. Did you really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking to in the movie. They look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Oh, maybe it's not like 2 in the morning then. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater, and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. When a young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he finally has realized he's in love with. Kiss already. Robert's just like me. If you didn't hear the amazing Kathleen got drunk at Twilight 2 story from Desert Bus. Remember how I said I don't drink anymore because of very poor drinking choices I've made? This will be a TLDR version. So at Desert Bus 3, we challenged Matt to go see Twilight, and I decided I would go with him. But I also decided, because this is a long time ago, that I was stupid, and what I would do is get a Mickey, which is a small bottle, it's like 375 mils of whiskey, and I would drink that while watching the movie to make the movie more palatable. And then I drank almost an entire Mickey of whiskey.
I think I remember this challenge for Matt. This was the first movie, wasn't it?
This is the second one.
Second one?
Because this was Desert Bus.
Didn't he have to
3,
go see
I
it
think?
like as many times as he possibly could or something?
Yeah. So I got very, 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 very drunk at the movie theater, and at a very pivotal moment between Jacob, who is the werewolf, and Bella, I yelled super duper loud, "Suck his dick!" Because I was drunk and I thought it was a good idea. And people got real mad at me, and I cackled with laughter, and then I got so drunk I don't really remember the rest of the movie. And at the end of the movie, I was totally sober. Totally sober. I had all my wits about me, but I was real drunk. And Ben had a big empty like cup because he'd gotten like a big thing of like Coke and dumped a bunch of whiskey into it. And so I grabbed his empty cup as we were getting up, vomited into it perfectly without spilling a drop. I had put the lid back on and then just dropped into the garbage and pieced out. It was like one of the most elegant things I've ever done in my life. It was just like, bleh, clunk. And people were like, "Why don't you drink anymore, Kathleen?"
Wait, was this Dandy Geek?
No, this was Ben Wilkinson.
Oh, okay. I don't.
This was many years ago before I met Ben.
I can't imagine Ben going to see Twilight.
No. I was also in my 20s once. So yeah. So the other Ben. Yeah. So then we get back to the moon base, and I just like sort of fall completely on my face, pass out underneath the desk, and I wake up with one of the lenses popped out of my glasses because apparently I just like mangled them in my sleep. And then like the world's worst hangover because I drank most of a Mickey of whiskey.
All right.
So that's why I'm suddenly like Robert heckling drunkenly in the crowd. Oh, my heart. There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver?
Do it.
Robert, hell yeah.
That would be cool.
The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey, man, keep it down. Oh, it's this little bastard. Oh, damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest. Hey, Ernest, I know you. It's me, your neighbor. Hi.
Hey, Ernest. Hey. I know you. I'm the neighbor.
Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kiss anyone yet? Turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I still think there's some subtext I'm missing here. Boo, love is dead. Ernest, shut up, it's beautiful. Now you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits are starting to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people work very hard to make this film, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Oh.
Many people worked on this film. All they want from you is to memorize all of their names.
Robert, look at that. Elizabeth Shilton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good Wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. Robert, we didn't pay to see this movie. I'm just putting that out there. And Peter Anders, catering. Fed a bunch of people so they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. Let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film. We leave the movie theater. This is amazing. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee? What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why are you going to throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is going to be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well, I don't really have any cash on me right now. And, like, movies got really expensive.
Yeah, we didn't even pay to go into that one.
Yeah, Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee, and I'm able to jump out of the way, but I'm probably stretched before physical activity, and I'm probably going to feel super sore in the morning. You're not going to feel sore because of physical activity, my dude. Gallium71 has subscribed for 41 months in a row. Huh. Let's marry Robert. We ruined it for you. That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? This is not where I thought this argument would go.
Yeah.
What? You ever seen any Michael Powell? Matter of Life and Death? 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Speaking of like romance movies that look real rough, Daniel Day-Lewis is in a new one, and I saw the trailer for it yesterday, and I'm like, that looks intense. So if you want tough love, I recommend that one. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You, of all people, should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh, now you've done it! Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee.
No, Robert can totally take you, man.
I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward and kicks me as hard as he can in the knee. What is with this kid in knees? Manbeardo has subscribed for 31 months in a row.
Oh, because if you take people out at the knee, then they can't run.
Fuck, my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts. Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk. Robert squares up in a boxer stance. Oh man, if I was that kid, I would piece the fuck out!
He really should have pieced out earlier. Like...
Oh no! Queensbury rules, 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J-grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he doesn't have youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Oh my god! They're gonna run away. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensbury. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensbury Association will hear about this.
Yeah, I don't think Robert would have actually fought them.
No, but
I do like the...
and consume better content!
I want that to be a catchphrase. I just want that to be something he yells out at after everybody, no matter what. For no reason. Even after somebody has, like, consumed the best content in the world.
I know everybody says that Matt is best dad, because Matt is, like, immediately, like, the coolest and most open and welcoming and incredibly hot. But Knife Dad is amazing.
Knife Dad's really cool.
Knife Dad's incredible!
Like, he's not even cool in that you've been told he's cool way.
No, he's just cool.
He's just cool.
Oh my god, I legit love Robert. I don't know if... I feel like a lot of people haven't seen Robert's path, but oh my god. Oh my god, every dad in this is so dateable. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw the rules at them, though. They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensbury sanctioned throwdown. I'm so glad we went for this path, Kathleen. I'm so happy. Oh my god, this is amazing. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh boy.
Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. Yeah, Robert has gone from like, you don't text me back right away to, I love you, marry me. I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever see any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for the adventure, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a good one.
Adventure's all I got, buddy. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. I wonder which one would have been the best. Maybe dinner and a movie?
Yeah.
That was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight. Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert clasps me on the shoulder. Night, bud! Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home.
Date complete. I think the minor property damage.
Hey, good
Rank
job.
A.
Even though we muffed that one. What a great game.
I'm assuming A is the high rank,
You've got dads.
unless maybe they... I don't... If it was a Japanese game, I'd be like, there's gotta be an S and double S and triple S rank out there that we
Okay.
doing, but it not, so...
No boning or kissing, boo. I thought we got an S1. I'm sure if we had to buff that one choice, we could have gotten
S
an
is
S.
high rank? Okay.
Yeah.
Please
Alright,
maybe
you want
S.
to go on another date with Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Let's
I
do
like
it.
Robert. Let's just hang out with Robert.
I'm all in on Knife Daddy. Me too! I love Knife Daddy!
He's so much fun.
Oh no. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I tried messaging him a few times on Dad Book, but he says he hasn't even read them. I haven't seen him come out of his house, actually. Oh. I decided to send him one last message, figuring this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from the computer because at this point I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. Alright. Cherry pie. Blah. I'm making a pie. Aw, man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's
You have the
75, but it
internet.
could be
Look it
wrong.
up. Look it up.
I mean, if you're doing a pie recipe, everybody's gonna tell you something different. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows. Makes cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is?
Okay, I'm gonna go with almond extract.
Okay, here's the deal. Knowing 375 and keep a close eye on it, it's not more cherries. Realistically speaking, from baking, it's going to be salt.
Yeah?
I think so. But it's like a pinch of salt. Not a lot of salt, a pinch. It's like adding a little bit of sugar to your cooking, to your savory cooking. It also like really kicks the flavor up a lot. So I'm gonna say chemically it's salt, but we'll see if I make a foul pie. Oh, it's salt. Duh. Just a pinch of salt to bring out the natural sweetness of the cherries.
Cool.
That's exactly right. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too... Oh. 50 minutes? Ooh. We're gonna have a salty blackened pie. Yo, Pops. What smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life.
Pro skateboarder.
Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder, an aspiring astronaut, and a bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back, and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but a trade up is a trade up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie to the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig in before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh. That's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying because it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. You're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's an art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, was it art when you tried to bake brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? How? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... Just eat the pie, Panda! I cut us a few slices and we sit down. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. Ugh! What's wrong? Is it not good? Winces and fans her mouth. No, I just... burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. The pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. Wow! I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. Did we do it? It was supposed to be almond extract. Got a few dad tricks up my sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little bit more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing.
How did your sleeve turn on fire?
I don't know. Maybe he left on a hot element.
Pies go in the oven, though.
I don't know. I have some concerns. This dad is so relatable. As somebody who's like pretty good in the kitchen, I don't understand how you could mess that up. But the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Huh. Hope he's okay. I turn on the lights and lay down. It always sucks to get ghosted. Hey. Quinn. Hey. Hey, Quinn. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. Whoa.
Oh no.
What is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed, try to identify the source of the digging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk! I will honk. Get out here. I look at my window. Sure enough, there's Robert leaning against his pickup truck in my driveway. I open the door and try to figure out what's going on. Hey! Hey? Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but you don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure. Cool, you plan on going out like that? I look down and realize that I'm, in fact, not wearing pants. I mean, I don't mind. Right, 1 second. He has a pickup truck. I don't know how to feel. Of course he has a pickup truck. Alright. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and jacket, and I grab my keys and I meet Robert back outside. Ready. Ready. Hop in. Ooh. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac. You like Tom Waits? I don't know what to pick here. Tom Waits. I don't know enough about Tom Waits to know if that's a good reference.
I mean, if that's a reference, it's probably the one you want.
But I don't know if it's right. No idea. C, I guess? I'm just gonna say I love Tom Waits. I love. Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, all right. He lights a cigarette and cracks the windows. Oh, smoking, though. What a turn-off. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert. Oh, I heard you. He still didn't answer my question. Look at the window and knows that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've got myself into, it looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place.
I would go with say nothing.
I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decided to keep my mouth shut.
Pay attention to the people you were talking to.
He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous.
Hey.
Just hang on, we're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. We're just gonna go look at stars?
City view!
Make out point! I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as the lights blink in the distance. Off to the side I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's also gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate.
Hello. I was not expecting to see that line ever
No!
in anything. But definitely not here.
I was sort of, because I'm reading out the dialogue, because, you haven't seen the stream before, some people sort of, like, keep it on the other window while they're at work, and, like, Heather and I can cover parts of the dialogue. So I'm used to reading it out. I had not finished reading the line when I started reading the line, as, like, my brain did not scan that. Oh my god. What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice.
You can do both, I think.
Mad Commander Mo, subscribe for 33 months in a row. Lol, just dead. Also, this game is pretty great. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight, and suddenly I realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife! Oh. Please don't stab me. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Shing! Ugh. He's whittling? Please don't stab me with that either. Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh, I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Knife time! Knife dad. I love knife dad. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now? What? No.
I mean, that is my constant thought every time someone just shrinks out a knife.
Yeah. Hate to break it to you, but I did in fact bring you out here to harvest your organs. Laugh or play along?
I feel like you would play along.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Yes! Nothing gets past you, huh? Robert reaches to his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is.
How many irony levels of deep are you?
Like 3 or 4, my dude? You are like a little baby, watch this. He and I laugh. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Quinn, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed both by young and old alike. You're dismissing it before you've even tried it. That speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. Wow. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground. Perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is going to splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety?
Oh. Huh.
No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. Look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They are very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs.
Knife that wood.
Oh no!
You have to play a mini game.
Oh no.
I think you're gonna be okay. You're clearly making a toothpick.
Good start. What is it? A knitting needle? A sharp stick? I'm gonna say it's a sharp stick.
I mean, that is very accurate to what that is.
Yeah. Careful, don't poke yourself with that. You made a sharp stick. Yay!
Yay!
Oh. Hey, we did it! Tell me about this one. This is a tongue depressor. I should put that in my first aid kit. Never know when you might need one. That's pretty good for whittling. Why am I so stressed out by this?
I mean, whittling's supposed to be relaxing. As far as I know, I've never tried it.
We did it! What's the story here? It's a toothpick. Ooh, something to make me look tougher. Wonderful
sounds
Glory
fun.
just subscribed. It's working. I think you could take me in a fight, probably. Tough guy accessory.
Oh, cool. I like that.
More
it's
whittling?
named-
I guess this is our date.
I mean, we're pretty good at whittling for never having done it.
I have no idea what I'm trying to make here.
Egg.
What's this? Ouija board planchette. Now we just carve a board and we're set. Also maybe carve a ghost. We're trying round things now. We're leveling
we've
up.
moved on from pokey stick like things.
Nice form. What's it supposed to be?
A duck.
Yeah, I thought this one looked more like a chicken nugget than the last one. What does Louisiana look like? I'm not American.
I know.
Google Louisiana to see if we'd be silly. No, it doesn't look like Louisiana at all.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's a self-portrait. Spitting image of you. You made a masterpiece! Well, I realize that that's not what Louisiana looks like, but Heather and I are,
We Googled it.
ooh, chopstick ambidextrous.
Well, I mean,
It's
yeah.
a stick.
Yeah, we make another one and we'll actually have a pair. It'll be usable.
Oh, got some big wood now.
Oh. Make something larger. Maybe a bookend. Or some kind of figurine.
Or a duck. Wow! Okay, if you keep this up, you'll be a whittling pro in no time. Is it a swan or a duck? It looks like a duck.
We go with duck.
Or a new friend.
I like new friend. Out of the three options, I like
He's
new
beautiful. I'm happy for you. You made a new friend.
Friend. Aww. Goodbye, friend. just gonna come home with like these piles of weird wooden things that you've carved, and Amanda's gonna be like, new hobby?
Oop.
Making a horse.
Wow, we got really good at whittling really fast. Beautiful handiwork. What do you call it? Big old dog. Spirit of the Mustang. Sir Horsington the Brave. Let's call it the Spirit of the Mustang. How poetic. You made the Spirit of the Mustang. Still more whittling. Oh, okay.
Well, no, now we're experts. We made a very complicated looking piece as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Alright, Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife.
Oh, knife dad.
Ah! While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Robert's lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff does this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana, and he wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck, and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. Comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert is beige. He's got tons of shit in his car, in his jacket, and a first aid kit in his car. Robert is your husband. You married Knife Dad, Heather. Does Beige whittle?
Not that I know of.
I think he'd enjoy it. We should pitch him on the idea. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic. He has antiseptic? He's very organized. Antiseptic onto the cut. With a surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy. I guess I'm a real whittler now. That you are. Be careful, though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out here, you know. Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman is bullshit, but yeah, this town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. I hope you're joking. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in the city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover ghost? Spooky ghost stories in the back of a truck at a romantic makeout point. Go on. I don't think so. Well, let me just tell you a story. Out in the woods here on the weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pit bull. Real intimidating. Feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we were just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning. And it gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, the squirrels, nothing. It's dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing and nobody's there. But there's this feeling. Not sure if I can quite describe it. I know something, is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know I should be too. And then I see it. In the distance. A man, but if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. It just looked wrong. Big. Arms too long for its body. Black eyes. It just stood there and watched me. Then it disappears. I hear one yelp, and from Betsy, and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone. Into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. Oh no! Ah!
Like, if there was a joke option.
I'm calling Robert trolling you again.
Yeah, but I don't like... I mean, I agree, probably trolling, but I don't like the option of just calling him out and saying you're lying.
Oh no! Now he's serious this time? Alright, chat. What a horrible choice. I know! This game is very high stakes. Okay, lies. Alright, we're gonna go... And chat seems A.
A few B's.
Yeah, no spoilers. He just made up that he's an organ killer. Yeah, but he was really on a roll there for a while.
Yeah, like, he's the kind of person that, like, clearly he's joking, and if you can tell and you roll with it, he likes that. I also just don't like...
I'm going with A. I don't want to piss off. I think he's lying, but I think A is the safe bet. Oh no! Ah! Well, the date's gone pretty well so far.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Okay, so I'm going to say terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. Robert.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. Holy butts!
It might be really...
You're messing with me, right?
Oh, no.
I was messing with you. Until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I strained my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I barely make out a shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something? Do you see that? We should go.
Yeah.
Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights, and we make a slow crawl back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that? The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve. Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. We sit in silence for a little while longer. The fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. Had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
Hey.
Been doing a lot of thinking. Takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in the sea of regret. Sampy104 subscribed for 47 months in a row, says, gotta get that daddy, or is it the dad D? Seems like a win either way. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself, and I didn't even think.
Oh.
Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Maybe I did it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I'm trying to think of something to say. I remember all of the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great many of them, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going. There's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. That sucks. I'm glad you told me. Maybe we deserve to be eaten by the... I'm going to say I'm glad you told me.
Seems good.
That seems like... I don't want to say that sucks. That's too glib. This is just nice.
It doesn't... Yeah, I wouldn't go with a joke right now.
Must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever... wish you were a better father? I think about it for a second. All the time. You read all the parenting books that you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does. Oh. It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter and it seems perfect. It isn't. At least you're there for her. I stare at the window at the blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? That's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. Cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom. Uh-oh. You've just described Robert. Oh my god, is Robert our daddy issue? Oh no. I'm feeling very, very cut up. Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all of the happiest moments of my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison.
Huh?
What? I turn and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas.
Nice.
We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. Yes, eggplants!
Excellent.
We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. I'm about to close the passenger door and I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. Oh, you hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. We got a gift? We got a knife gift?
A knife gift from Knife Dad.
Nice to see you again tonight. This game is so much more endearing than I thought it would be. This game is way better than it has any right to be. Haseo Sora has cheered with 500 bits saying 100 salt, 100 salt, 100 salt, 100 salt, 100 salt, 100! What do you guys plan on having any Commander games for Friday nights before the 15th of January? And if so, will the decks have silver bordered cards? Because most of those cards are legal to the 15th of January. Maybe?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. We'll think about it. Like, we have some Magic streams planned, but I have no idea if... Because we usually do a monthly Commander game, but I don't know who's playing in it, because, like, it sort of depends, and it's Christmas, and it's busy and stuff. But maybe.
Oh, that's right. We're in December now.
Yes.
It's actually December today.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, I can give Penelope her advent calendar.
Those are so much fun.
Robert smirks, then pulls away. No, I wanted to kiss you, Knife Dad! He immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting? You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, you know what? It's fine. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda? She stops. I love you. That's weird when you just say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too.
Huh.
Night. I chuckled to myself and then finally decided to go to bed. Oh, Robert, I love you.
Date complete.
I think we did very well on that date.
Yes! Yeah! Okay, there was an S rank.
Nailed it, nailed it.
I
Okay.
can never tell because it's very common in Japanese games to have at least an S rank. But this wasn't made by Japanese developers, so
Yeah. It's been a long day. Just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. What if Amanda's still awake? That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is, so I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door.
she get rejected.
In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it.
Press.
Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Do you nag?
I don't know. Like with a friend, I wouldn't. Beyond the first one, but with like your own actual child,
Yeah.
I don't. That's just really hard because it's like you want to be able to give them space, but at the same time, if you don't actually know what the problem is, you don't know if you should actually give them that space.
I just feel like she won't tell me unless I like her. Like, no, seriously, tell me. But then again, like, nobody wants to be coerced into telling things. Alright, I'm gonna leave her alone. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what made her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. Can't stop mentally psyching through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll into bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon, and maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle in the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. What did I do wrong? So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. Jeez. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, she would get up and try it again. Eventually, I had to stop because she was bleeding everywhere. And then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. Aww. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. Oh no, another pie. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo, and I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, so just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad! Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%.
That's really darling.
Oh, what a nice dad. I like how the frosting's all melty, because he cooked it too quickly. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around Sat and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug, grabs some plates and forks, and serves us up some delicious cake. So it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it, but I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R. is going to the fancy art school in California, right? Emma R.? The other one? I guess you're not technically wrong. Phew. It's good to have fallbacks like that one. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know. She's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night they told me they were busy studying for the Cal Gay B final.
Oh.
That's so mean. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing, and I have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody, and I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. That's very mature of you. And then one day I invited everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all said they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? We were out of chips, and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. So I go to the mall anyway, and I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? Gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No! Yes, I know! So I storm over there, I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho in her shirt because of course she does, and Emma R just, like, glares at me. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the...
Gossipy one?
I know!
Yes. Okay, cool.
Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was both very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and then immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they had been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on. And sorry, I know this is a lot, but you still following?
Yeah.
What did Emma R say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what, just let me read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive.
Oh no.
They were dating in secret for like months. I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay, and then she left me on red. And then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like,
it's red.
She saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just going to nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am, because at least she's being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. Then out of nowhere, Noah texted me and like, how could you say that about me? And he's like, and I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent me screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat, and I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R has been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I am kind of mad that she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everybody just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. I'm as mad as I am at everybody. Like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyway, that's it. That's a whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb.
Not dumb.
No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. No, that's your life.
Also, you're a teenager.
Yeah.
Also, I swear I had a dumb fight like that, like, 4 years ago, and I wasn't a teenager, so it happens.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, maybe it's not the state of the world, but
No,
it's important
but, like,
to you, and that
All
means
your
it's not
friends,
dumb.
all of the people that you generally figure are, like, your support group turning on you.
Yeah, that sucks.
And, yeah, no.
Aw, Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings.
No.
I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I don't know. I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as Dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom.
High school sucks.
Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there when you're still living in your hometown, and there's a pretty small pool of people to choose from. But once you go to college and once you get out into the real world, you're going to be exposed to all sorts of people. It's going to be easier to make friends with the people who really get you. Some of those friendships can last a lifetime. I mean, look at me and Craig. And some of them only last a little while, and that's okay too. You're going to make so many awesome new friends at art school. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
And now you've just tuned into a live version of Friendshipping.
Yeah, no kidding.
With not Trin and Jen.
Yeah, Friendshipping in the morning with Kathleen and Heather and Dream Daddy, which is a great game. It's probably the best game I've played on this stream by an enormous margin. Amanda. ... I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. I hope it was a small cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
Me too, Dad.
Aw, a voice line.
It's really cute.
That was some good parenting. How's it rate against Horse Bondo? This game is better than Horse Bondo, but Horse Bondo gets...
Horse Bondo is special. It's in its own category.
I mean, this is a full game, and that's like an iOS game I spent $4 on, so I feel like it's comparing apples to oranges. But this game is great. You should buy Dream Daddy if you haven't already. We're only playing through one person's,
Welcome.
Alright.
You got dads.
It's 11.
You want to take a break?
We could take a break, or we could just... Because we've saved, and we can save again. We can go back to our previous save, like, because it'll be, like, way months earlier. And we could finish Robert's thing, so we could date Robert to the end, and then we could come back and do somebody else's dating thing to see the different endings. I want to keep doing Robert. Robert's great. Also, I want to kiss him. There's so many dads we haven't dated yet. Alright. Yeah, because we're at 0 hearts with Brian. We're at 1 heart with Matt.
Yeah, because Matt's date was the concert.
Craig. Yeah. Oh wow, only 1 with Davian. 0 with Hugo. We have so many daddies to date. And 1 with Joseph.
Yeah,
Oh.
Joseph was the big sale.
Yeah. Geeky Crafty Kel has subscribed for 2 months in a row. Hi, Kelly. Hope your trip's going okay. Alright, Robert. Let's close this loop.
Yeah,
I love him.
Robert. Knife Dad.
Okay, are you sure this is your...
What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me.
What did you want to be when you grew up? A grifter. This is your dream daddy? I'm sure.
Yeah, let's do it. I like that the no option is I can't commit.
Yeah.
It's a good option.
I haven't spoken to Robert since that night we drove out to his thinking spot. He seemed unusually somber then. Like, more so than the usual amount of somber that Robert is, which is already a lot. Knife dad than other dads. I'm sure, like, I think I'm gonna... Oh, Peach is in chat. He said, I'm sure you'll enjoy some of Hugo's stuff. I'm sure I will. I would like to go through and do all of these, because I did Knife Daddy because I was like, well, I don't think a lot of people dated Knife Dad because he seems like such a jerk. But now I'm so happy. Quinn, hey Quinn, guess who's getting their drink on tonight?
Oh, now he's messaging you first.
Oh, and look at my dad book messages. There's a flurry of them from Robert. Guess. It's you. Also me, but mostly you. Yeah, dude. I type back to Robert. Robert, buddy, tonight we ride. Yes. Meet me at Jim and Kim's at 8 p.m. Not that I'm unappreciative, but I think this is the first time that Robert's given me more than an hour's warning before hanging out. Amanda! Amanda pops her head into the hallway. Music I don't recognize blaring from her room.
Oh.
What's up? I'm hanging out with Robert later tonight. Okay, cool. Robert, who's my friend? I have friends. I'm happy for you, Dad. People enjoy my company, Amanda.
Aww.
Dad, I'm so happy for your continued development as a human being. What are you listening to? Sad shit. What Amanda language? What would Grandma think? Or I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck anymore. Amanda, You know what? You're an adult now. I gave an earnest effort for all 18 years of your life. Go forth and swear. Fuck yeah. I really hope I don't regret this later.
Appropriate.
Amanda goes back into her room and turns up the volume to her sad shit. I put my going out coat and walk over to Jim and Kim's, and I spot Robert leaning against a brick wall, smoking a cigarette. As I get closer, I realize he looks a little different. Cleaner, I guess. It actually seems like he combed his hair and his clothes are less wrinkled than usual. Hey. You take a shower just for me? I'm working on my relationship with existence. We both stand there for a second and don't say anything. Robert finishes his cigarette and abruptly goes inside. I follow him. By the time I get inside, Robert's already at the bar ordering 2 whiskeys. I spot a booth in the back and claim it for us. Robert slides in and hands me a glass.
I would go with B or C. Would not go with...
To toast? To you?
To you
To
just
us.
seems too...
Here's to us and all the property damage and petty larceny that we may commit tonight. Alright. We clink whiskeys and I watch him sip his rather than his traditional approach of slamming the whiskey back as quickly as possible. So what's the plan for tonight? Hit some other bars, maybe grab some pizza? I think that'll kill some time before we go burn down that old abandoned house in the woods. It's definitely not as fun if it's abandoned. Mary pops over to the back of the booth, a glass of wine in her hand. She punches Robert in the shoulder. Where was my phone call? Sorry, I figured you were busy sinking your teeth into some poor sap. I am. He's right here. I look around the booth and see a guy sitting across from her. He waves meekly.
Come on.
You're replacing me with the new kid? Mary, I could never replace you, whether I wanted to or not. Mary leaves her booth and slides in next to Robert. The guy she's sitting with looks mildly relieved. She eyes Robert's clean, pressed clothes up and down suspiciously. What, you got a court date coming up? I gotta say, he looks handsome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flirt a little bit.
Yeah, do
I'm
it.
a person with my own agency. I think he cleans up nicely.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, really?
He might not... Maybe it's because you're flirting in front of Mary.
Maybe.
He might not be into that.
I blush a little. Seriously, though, what's up with you? Robert stares at his drink, suddenly looking serious. Whoops, too strong. Apparently we have to be very, very delicate with Robert. He's a delicate butterfly. Sort of. It's
And
happy.
there's just also some people don't like being flirted with in front of other people. Like,
That's true.
Public displays of affection are not for everybody.
Yeah. Womp womp. Doctor says it's cirrhosis of the liver. I told that old bag of bones to quit it with the sauce, but that's all he's ever known, especially since Ma's gone. That's why I invited you out tonight. I just didn't want to be alone.
This was not for a date.
Oh no, oh, come on. Quinn, don't be an asshole. You know the one thing Robert doesn't joke around. Quinn, don't be an asshole. You know the one thing Robert doesn't joke around about is his pappy. Whoops. They're giving him 2 months. I gotta help him straighten out his affairs. Robert, I'm so sorry. Robert takes a long look at his whiskey, eyeing it in the dim glow of the bar's lights. Ooh. I look at his life, and I look at mine. I know history is just doomed to repeat itself. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. He's retired with his new girlfriend at Acapulco. They watch the sunset every night. Probably screw like donkeys. Wait. Aren't rabbits the ones that screw a lot? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were an expert on which animals screw a lot. Please stop saying the word screw. Robert finishes his drink and slides it away from him. He gets out of the booth. Me and Quinn are gonna hit the bricks. You coming with? Mary casts one last glance at the sad sap she's been hunting and downs the rest of her wine in one gulp. This place is dead anyways. We exit the bar in the typically empty street filled with a small crowd of people. The guy at the front is a guy with a real deliberate attitude and a bad posture. He carries a lantern that shines up at his face for dramatic effect. What's going on? Looks like it's one of those walking ghost tours. They do that in this part of town all the time. I always wanted to do one of those. You know all the stories are fake, right? Pretty much all of my stories are fake. This is research. Robert makes a beeline towards the back of the group. He turns around when he notices that I'm not following him. Come on! We can't just crash it, can we? Don't be such a square, Quinn. Just act like you belong. Robert sidles up to the tour group, and I reluctantly fall into step behind him. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, Megaleron has subscribed for 47 months in a row. This is not where I thought this date was going.
Yeah?
No,
The ghost tour? Yeah. No.
This is a surprise. Hey! It was in this place in 1694 that the most infamous witch trials were held. To date, we do not know if people burned at the stake were actually witches, but it's widely reported that their ghosts still haunt this hapless dive bar to this very day. It was actually 1692. What? And the site was over by the coffee shop down the road. I'm sorry. Who are you? Daniel McSturgis, ghost historian. This is my colleague, Dr.
I'd go with an 80s reference.
Yes! Dr. Loomis, paranormal investigator extraordinaire. We're touring America's most haunted locations as research for our new book. You may have seen our guest cameo on Paranormal House Hunters Extreme Edition. A couple of people in the group start nodding. Man, Robert's good at this. Are you guys part of the group? I don't remember seeing you at the first stop. We like to keep a low profile. Easier to catch ghosts that way. They've definitely been here. Been standing next to them the whole time. Thank you, random lady who I do not know.
Hey.
As I was saying, the epicenter of paranormal activity can be found at the Coffee Spoon over there. The man who runs it has been plagued by haunting since he signed the lease. Damn near driven him mad. But whatever you want to say is cool, I guess. It's your tour. Man, didn't know that about Matt. Wait, Robert's making this up. The rest of the tour group listens intently to Robert's every word. I think the tour guide can tell he's losing the group, and he seems to be getting flustered. Thank you for your contribution and knowledge, Mr. McSturgis. Let's move on to the next haunted location. Robert and Mary and I follow the group down the street. That tour guide shirt is cool. Yeah, everyone in the group gets one if we make it to the final location. I turn to Robert and grab him by the shoulders. I need that shirt. Well, guess we're in this for the long haul then. Just follow my lead. Don't arouse too much suspicion. We'll have cool ghost shirts in no time.
Didn't really expect that out of our character.
No.
To be suddenly like, I have to have that shirt.
Our group arrives at an old decrepit-style colonial house.
That's the good stuff.
And a quick pause on the tour. My name is Quinn, but most people on the ghost tour call me Tour Master Quinn. I'm a DJ trivia master and part-time actor. I do private ghost hunting events, birthday parties, MC bar mitzvahs, and perform traditional vaudevillian mime work. Tour Master Quinn gives out headshots to all of us. His resume is on the back. Stage combat experience. Anyway, here's a little bit of history for you all. This was the home of noted American author Dorothy Pembridge, whose prose was wildly popular in the late 19th century. It was in the attic of this very home that she wrote such classics as The Diaries of a Victorian Mistress, Lady Fitzwilliam's Courtship, and The Ghost of Sea Captain Reginald Barclay. That's a Star Trek reference! Barclay. He's the one who gets turned into a spider. She unfortunately died of consumption shortly after the turn of the century, but several people have reported that on some nights you can see a light from the attic where the ghost of Miss Pembridge continues work on her latest bestseller. This is totally Damien's house. I guess you could say that she was consumed by her work. No reaction from the crowd. This guy needs to work on his dad jokes. Initially, consumption is a popular cover-up. Little known fact that it was a murder-suicide. I'm pretty sure she died of consumption. Sure. We definitely didn't hire Stanley Kubrick to elaborately fake the moon landing. That's the watered-down, censored version they teach you in school. But if you can't handle the real story, understand it's not for the faint of heart. Okay. I think everyone would much rather hear what this world-renowned ghost historian has to say, right, everybody? Oh my god. The group murmurs in agreement.
So sad.
Oh no, this is a topic we cover extensively in our book. Dr. Loomis, would you care to tell the story? Oh no.
Ah, man, go with stuff you know.
Uh-oh. Go with something I know,
Go
I
with
think.
something you know.
In the 19th century, Dorothy Pembridge was credited for protecting New York City, oh no, from potentially world-ending paranormal forces. Despite her success, her ragtag group of ghost hunters were disbanded by the government officials. You're just doing... However, after learning the ghost of Viggo the Carpathian has taken an interest in her son and her ghost-busting friends launched a mission to defeat the ghost and once again save New York City. Oh no! No!
Right, we only know movies.
No, it's not. Just...
Hey, we picked a good option anyway.
Oh, thank God! I thought we were gonna muff it.
I feel like if we picked improv, we would have muffed it.
Not everybody is an improv master, such as myself. The tour guide sees this as an opportunity to take back the group and address us with some razzle-dazzle. Haha, what an interesting story. Now I just want everyone to know that the next location is extremely terrifying. If anyone thinks they can't handle it, feel free to excuse yourselves. Alright, I'm bored. Mary turns to a young guy looking at his phone and taps him on the shoulder. Hey kid, fancy buying a gal a drink? The guy looks up at her and smiles. Only if the bar is haunted. Honey, I can show you the most haunted place in town. Think I could exorcise your demons, if that's what you're looking for. Don't write checks your dick can't cash, kid. His eyes go wide. Mary salutes me and Robert. She suddenly pulls me into a hug and murmurs into my ear. We've known Rob for as long as I have. You know when something's wrong. Keep an eye on him for tonight. Keep an eye on him for me tonight, okay?
Oh.
Aw.
Concerned friend.
Sure, Mary. Good man. Mary pats me on the back and pulls away. She takes the guy's hand and leads him down the street. Take it sleazy, fellas. God help that poor soul. Mary or the kid? Both. She is thirsty. Our last stop. This burial ground is such a hotbed of horrifying paranormal activity that I'm not even sure where to begin. There's the wailing ghost of the Wharfman, the vampire of Maple Bay, the children of the moonlight. What about the Dover ghost? By this point, the tour guide is clearly irritated with us.
My feelings hurt.
What about it? Oh, nothing. I just think it would be a crime to come all the way out to the cemetery. The actual origin of one of New England's most notorious paranormal entities, not even mention the infamous Dover ghost. That's not a real master thing. That is not a real thing. That is absolutely not a real thing.
We're on a ghost tour, and you're not... right.
I think someone needs to brush up on their paranormal history. I know tons about paranormal history. I know every ghost story in this area. I guarantee there's one you don't know. Robert looks over at me and smiles. Would you folks care to hear the tale of how Loomis and I met? No! The entire group shushes the tour guide. Alright, fine. Tell the story. Well, it was a dark and stormy night. I wasn't always a paranormal investigator. Way back when, I was just a...
That's the good stuff.
I like Grifter.
Yeah, because he mentions that in his bio is what he
Yeah.
wanted to be when he grew up.
Haha. Reading the bio.
Moving from town to town, always looking for my next mark. It wasn't actually an easy life, but I had fun taking from the rich, giving to the poor. Actually, also taking from the poor. I had a shaky moral foundation. I happened upon the quiet town of Maple Bay quite by accident, but little did I know that this city has a dark side. Scar Red Tiger has subscribed for 18 months in a row. Thank you, Scar Red Tiger. Now, about the same time, I was just starting out as an apprentice to a rather famous ghost hunter who was an old family friend of mine. I carried the equipment, operated the EVP machine, all that. Wait. Yes? Who was the famous ghost hunter? Well, I don't like to name drop, but Georgia Mathers. The tour group gasps. Georgia Mathers? She's a legend. Do you know her? Know her. Amazing woman. Died mysteriously. Miss you, Georgie. Anyway, we were in Maple Bay investigating some reports of strange lights and sounds coming from the cemetery late at night. Now, we had been warned by the old crypt keeper that this place was highly dangerous, but Giorgio was never one to shy away from adventure. We camped out in the center of the cemetery for 3 nights straight. We endured your so-called wailing watchman, wailing ghost of the wharfman, whatever. Your stupid vampire is just a teenager in a mask, but the Dover ghost, man, tell him, Loomis. So there I was, just walking back to my hotel after a long day of... Classic pigeon drop scan, putting out feelers for a rip deal. I was going to steal a baby, probably. Would have made me rich. Found myself walking past this very cemetery. Now, I was never a very superstitious man, but something seemed off. I could hear some sort of commotion happening deep within the graveyard, and I felt compelled to investigate. And thank God you did. Georgia and I were conducting a seance in the mausoleum, and at first things were pretty normal, but after about an hour, everything went south. Playing back the EVP meter, we were able to hear a single word. Run. The air suddenly went cold. Something was very, very wrong. I just knew we weren't alone. I started to hear this faint, distant scraping noise like something being dragged across the ground, and it got louder and louder until it was deafening. Some kind of demented howl. And then I felt it. Something, grabbing my ankle. Robert has the whole crowd. Hook, line, and sinker. You could hear a pin drop. I've only cried twice in my life. Once was at the birth of my daughter. The other was when that thing started dragging me. I wasn't sure where it was taking me, but I knew it was no place I wanted to go. I was sure I was going to die. The moment I crossed the gate into the cemetery, I heard this god-awful screeching. I ran into the mausoleum just in time to see a man being pulled across the floor. God. To this day, the mere thought of it ties my stomach into knots. It looked like a man, but like... I glance at Robert. Like someone who didn't know what a man was supposed to look like, tried to put one together. The arms were too long, its eyes glowed red. It was like a walking shadow. What did I do? I did what any good person would do. I lunged for shoot. What was his fake name again? Oh shit. What's his name?
Oh. I don't remember the first name.
Chat, help me!
Chad?
Chat, help! Help! I think it's Daniel? Daniel. Daniel, okay.
Okay, almost everyone's gone
Daniel. Yes.
Okay.
Thank God. I grabbed his hand and entered a tug of war with the unholiest of forces. I thought I was going to be torn in half. But I had God on my side. The pocket Bible I always kept on me fell out of my shirt pocket, and to this day I can remember what passage it opened up to.
Okay, well, like, Austin 3:16 is not a real thing. Revelation's usually about the end of the world.
Leviticus is all like, meh.
I'm not familiar
Punish
with Ecclesiastes.
punish women for being women. Is like Leviticus.
Austin 3:16 sounds like the one.
That's wrestling.
Yeah, but
Leviticus is the sex one. I think it's going to be Ecclesiastes.
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 Ugh.
Chad says Revelations. Isn't that all like end of the world stuff?
Revelations is about the end of the world. Yeah.
Then shall dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. I have no idea where Robert pulled that verse from. With a horrifying growl, the entity finally relented. Daniel and I collapsed onto the ground exhausted. We were both covered in blood. The damn creature clawed into my chest, got me real good. Had to get 16 stitches. Robert pulls down the collar of his shirt to reveal a long, wicked scar across his pecs. That's how I got this scar. I followed Georgia Mathers to the end of the earth. We faced exorcisms, demons, poltergeists, and threw equipment across the room, but I had never seen Georgia so scared. She was never the same after that, and neither was I. Watching what happened to Daniel and Georgia shook my faith, but I came out of that experience a better man and a better friend. We have been brothers ever since. The tour group gives us a round of applause as Robert and I share an emotional hug. Ooh, as he embraces me, I can smell the cologne on his neck. Wow, Robert does clean up good. I find myself lingering a little too long on the hug. The tour guide seems to have bought it. Even he's wiping a tear from his eyes. Thank you, thank you. It's an honor to be able to share our story. Be sure to watch out for our book. Oh no.
I think it's the middle one.
Alright.
The tour guide hands us the cover to t-shirts. He then slips us both a business card and leans in close. You guys are referred to a professional actor, ballroom balloon animal artist, Elvis impersonator, or nude model. Please don't hesitate to contact me. You got it, buddy. A couple of tourists take selfies with us, and we split away from the group and walk home. Oh, that was incredible.
Yeah, you know, when somebody starts off their story with, I didn't used to be this, I used to be a grifter, the last thing I'm going to do is believe what they have to say.
Wow, I can't believe they bought all of that. I didn't know he had it in you, Quinn. I mean, Dr. Loomis. The bit about the pocket Bible was aces, although giving the Dover ghost glowing red eyes was a little cliche. And the Kubrick conspiracy theory bit wasn't. All part of the character. Well, we got the shirts out of it. We arrive in front of Robert's house. Want to have a drink?
I would go with the first one. We're supposed to keep an eye on it, remember?
Robert, how long have you known me for? Do you really think I would turn down the opportunity to share a fine alcoholic beverage with my treasured friend and accomplished Mr. Robert Bobbert Small? If you ever call me Bobbert again, I will kick you right in the shins, both of them. And you can expect an angry phone call from my orthopedist in the morning. Bobbert. Aw. Robert just laughs and starts unlocking his door. My shins live to die another day. Robert leads me inside. I can't help but think about what Mary said to me. Robert did seem a little off, but that completely disappeared when we were joking around with the ghost tour. We haven't seen inside... Oh no, we saw inside Joseph's house. I don't know. He's hard to read. While I'm thinking, I hear claws skittering across the floor. Oh god, it's this pitbull. I'm about to be torn to shreds. It's a cat. I shut my eyes tight and brace for impact. Betsy, Betsy, hey, be nice. I don't feel anything but tiny paws scratching at my shoes. I open my eyes. Betsy? Oh! Aw. It's like a bulldog. Robert's dog jumps away from me, running around in circles and sniffing Robert's leg. He pats her on the head. Hey, that's not a pit bull. It's the cutest, dumbest Boston Terrier I've ever seen. Betsy, you're not a pit bull? And you weren't taken by the Dover ghost? Betsy's made of tougher stuff than that, ain't you, girl? Betsy rolls over for some well-deserved belly rubs. I just keep a large picture of a pit bull in my wallet in case of emergencies. Comedic emergencies. We make our way to Robert's living room. For a quiet man with arguably the oldest pickup truck that can be legally driven, his place is amazing. There are sleek, modern appliances throughout the room with a big flat-screen TV mounted on the wall. He has shelves upon shelves of DVDs. Guess he wasn't lying about being really into cinema. He pours us both glasses of whiskey from a well-stocked bar in the corner while Betsy curls up on a pile of cushions. So, how did you really get that scar? Don't tell me you got fishing for Alaskan king crabs in the Bering Sea or something. You trained me too well. Robert laughs and takes a sip of his drink. My daughter and I were riding our bikes and I hit a rock, flew over the handlebars and went to the hospital. That's it.
Oh.
Not a very interesting story. I've never heard you talk about your daughter. Well, I have one. That's her. He points at a picture on the wall of a very serious little girl with dark eyes. Yep, that's definitely Robert's daughter. How old is she? 25, 26? Not too sure. Does she live around here? No, Val lives back home in Brooklyn. Works at some new media online magazine thing. Makes buckets, though. He suddenly seems really serious. I probably shouldn't press him about it.
Hey.
You like Santana? Yes.
So.
Great! Robert puts on Santana and then takes a seat on the couch next to me. He suddenly downs his drink in one gulp. Hey, are you alright?
Hi.
Robert leans in and kisses me. Yay! Kiss, 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 kiss! 4 kisses! Oh, but he's sad.
Yeah, I'm not excited about this kiss because he's in a sad state.
He's using it to avoid talking about his feelings.
Or
Aw.
drown them out.
Yeah, I'm sad. Robert leans in and kisses me, the taste of whiskey burning on my lips. I'm surprised at first, but slowly relax into his arms. He pulls away slightly, his lips brushing against my mouth. I am now. Oh, Rubinalax is shared with 100 bits saying, just want to say, Kathleen is one of my favorite core members of Lure. I learned about Lure through Friday nights, and you're all great at what you do. Thanks for entertaining us. Thank you, Rubalax. And Squall Seifer has subscribed for 2 months in a row.
Ooh. Welcome back.
I can't say anything. At best, managing a sigh. Robert leans in again, kissing me harder. He pulls my bottom lip between his teeth and bites lightly, sliding a hand under my shirt. My heart pounds in my chest as he lies us both down on the couch. Oh my goodness. I've read many fanfics that started like that. My heart pounds in my chest as he lies us both down on the couch, and he kisses a trail down my neck, and his teeth are grazing my skin. Travelog has subscribed for 6 months in a row saying, kiss. Wait. It's not that. Robert bites down and I have to stifle a moan. Stop. Robert stiffens up and pulls away. No biting? No. I'm more than okay with that.
Hey.
Something's up. Robert runs a hand through his hair and looks away. I'm fine. I've just been kind of stressed out. Tired. Not a big deal. No, I have to push it.
With him, I'd push it.
Gap filler has cheered with 100 bits saying, oh, bittersweet kiss is the best kind. Listen, I want this as badly as you do, but I know something's wrong. I need to make sure that you're okay. Robert stares at the ground. You don't know me that well, Quinn. I'm not a good person. He takes a deep breath. I've definitely read fanfiction that went like this. I spent my whole life only taking and taking and taking. Now here I am, an old broken man sitting on top of a pile of everything I've ever taken, alone. But I want to know you. You don't have to keep hiding behind fake stories and acting like you don't have feelings.
I don't know.
He sighs heavily. It's Val. She's visiting tomorrow. She wants to patch things up. Are you? I'm sorry, but is this a bit? No. When was the last time you saw her? 3, 4, I think. Months?
No, when she was 3 or 4.
Years.
Okay.
I said it
That's
straight.
better.
Jesus, Robert. What happened between you two? I don't want to talk about it. Robert and I sit in silence, neither of us wanting to look at each other, both unsure of what to do next. Fine. Things were already bad between us. I cared about her. I always did. Things just got in the way, and before I knew it, she was leaving for college and wanted nothing to do with me. Marilyn and I moved out here, settled down, and we thought it would help to get away from all the distractions and all the money and the drinking. But temptation gets to you. I tried to be better, but I just couldn't. And then, the accident changed everything. I think every day about how she must have died hating me. I never became the better man that she wanted me to be, the one she always saw in me. She was the last thread Val and I had connecting us together. I didn't know that when I lost my wife, I was going to lose my daughter, too. Oh, he's so sad. Robert. Spent so much time chasing after things I thought were going to make me happy that I ruined my only real chance at happiness. Now my wife is dead and my daughter hates me. Then I convinced myself that this, he gestures vaguely in my direction, was going to make me happy. Why do I even try anymore? I'm so sorry. I know how hard it is to... No, you don't! How could you possibly know how this feels? You did everything right. Your daughter loves you. You're a good person. I was a terrible husband and I'm an even worse father. I have no idea why she's even bothering to contact me now. I know I just gotta fuck it up like I always do. I'm broken and I shouldn't even go. Robert puts his head in his hands. Oh, this is so sad. I'm gonna tell him what he needs to hear. Nothing is gonna change until you do. Robert pauses. He looks at me. There are a lot of things in my life that I regret, that I wish I could take back or do over, and that hurts so much to know that I can't. But what I can do, and what you have the privilege of doing tomorrow, is to wake up and try to be a better person than you were the day before. Things aren't going to fix themselves tomorrow or the next day, and patching things up with Val isn't going to solve all of your problems either, but nothing is going to change if you don't. And you can't love anyone else until you stop hating yourself. And you're right. I don't know you that well, but you have the same capacity for good that we all have, and I know you can find it. Val is giving you a chance. Don't waste it. But, Robert, listen to me. It's going to be okay. But I lean over and embrace Robert, pulling him in as tightly as I can. He buries his head into my shoulder, hugging me back. It's going to be okay. Plays a hand on the back of his head to stroke his hair. He shudders, and then sobs, and I realize he's crying. Oh. Robert has a lot of feelings. Thank you. We stay there for a while, holding each other. We both eventually drift off to sleep. That's so romantic. Somebody nowhere says, I don't think I've resubbed on the show before. You picked a very, very emotionally fraught time to do it. Oh no, we get to meet his daughter tomorrow. Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay. Yes! Poor Robert. That's so sad. This dream dating date got very real.
I mean, they did warn us that date 3 gets...
Well, you can't date anybody else now. Now you're committed. You've cried with somebody. Phew! I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay. Gotta act natural. Be cool, Quinn. Be cool. Amanda walks to the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government. Well, if they think they're going to take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Another pie.
Yeah, I can tell you're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it'd be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons.
It must be massive.
And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this, thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door.
Ah!
What? All of these dads are here. All of our romance options. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party.
I invited
Surprise!
every one of my dating options.
Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
We're all good dads.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. Presumably she has other friends than Emma P and Emma R.
Well, I mean, I'm sure all these dads brought their kids.
Yeah.
Except maybe Robert.
Maybe we get to meet Robert's daughter at this party.
That would be nice. That'd be cool.
So many dads. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese.
Priorities!
That's right. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. Listen, kid, you're going to need some real-life skills out there if you're going to make it on the streets. I'm going to college. Same thing. Look, I know you're not old enough to drink. Right. And I know you're smart enough to drink not to drink until you're of legal age. Uh-huh. But hypothetically, if you were to drink, it'd behoove you to drink a glass of water between rounds. Got it. Hypothetically. And if you were to wake up with a headache, all you gotta do is take a jar of pickles and drink the pickle juice. You're gonna be fine. What's going on here? Girl talk. Mary turns back to Amanda. Now let me tell you about how to deal with a bad roommate. First thing to know, you get straight A's if they die during the semester. Mary! I love her! I love her! Relax, it's a myth.
Hey.
Supposedly. Against my better judgment, I leave them be. I don't think I recognize that girl by the snack table. I should go say hello. Oh, it's totally Robert's daughter.
Yeah.
Hi, I don't think we've met. Oh, we've met years ago. I'm here for my revenge.
Yeah, it's Robert's daughter.
You're Robert's kid, aren't you? Spot on. I guess that makes you Quinn, huh? Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad Robert brought you along. He promised there'd be free food, so that's kind of hard to pass up. And, look, I don't know you, but can I get real with you for a second? Let's rap. New York media type. My old man's a real closed book, you know. Me and him, we got a long way to go. You don't erase decades of neglect in a week, but you sure can get tired of staying angry about it. That kind of bitterness, it poisons you, and I think I'm too young for that. Anyway, lately he's been better, a lot better. And between him shaving for once and how much he talks about you, I get the feeling you have something to do with it. Aw. So, thanks. Robert means a lot to me. Aw. I'm glad he's getting better. Just keep an eye on him while I'm not around, okay? Or else. What? I'm kidding. Or am I? I don't know why I'm like this. I think it runs in the family. Amanda trots up to the conversation. Hey, I love your necklace. And your hair. And just, geez, your whole vibe is cool. Thanks. I like your jacket. My girlfriend collects pins, too. Oh, this is my daughter, Amanda. Amanda, this is Robert's daughter, Val. Nice meeting you. I heard you're a photographer. An aspiring photographer. I'm gonna go to school for it. You take pictures? Yes. Then you're a photographer. Welcome to the biz. Val hands Amanda a business card. If you're ever looking for internships, shoot me an email. Anyway, I need to go make friends with that woman over there who's dual-wielding wine glasses. Catch you later.
Have a business card. By the way, that late her. I need to go make friends with her.
Oh, this is so good.
And it's good.
Val walks away. She's so cool. She gave me her business card. She touched my hand. Congrats, you just networked for the first time. I'm a regular business lady now. Quarterly projections, stock market synergy. While you're making a fortune as a businesswoman, I gotta keep this party going. Catch you around, Pops. Gwen, Brian, we did not date you at all because you seemed annoying. Brian, you made it. I don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy drops up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. See, this guy is just, like, too much into fitness. I mean, I'm sure he's got a delightful story. Bro, this is a real rager, taking our older age in consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh?
Nope.
Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out from behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. No one will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah? Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. I've got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. Maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph. That would be great. Well, see you later! Now Hugo. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to back ratio. Beautiful work, Quinn. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me! You're right, go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? No?
Yes.
The sound effect yes just plays. I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey, it's Matt. Matt, we went on a date and it was great. Matt, let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread Kennedys for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. Alright, Amanda's coming by. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything. But, growing up wasn't easy. But it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. I mean, strictly speaking, it's hard to grow up as an abandoned foundling. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life when you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. Wouldn't be who I am today without you. Aww. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I swear to God, Quinn, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad, and I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package, and I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. Aww. It's us. Kinda shocking our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we'd need at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Aw, watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Ugh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Robert is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree, and he smiles at me.
We have a cherry blossom tree? That's awesome.
I'll leave it to you. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Oh, I'm glad she made it up with the Emmas. Love you, Dad. Pops. Whatever. I'm glad she made up with the high school friends.
Yay!
What?
Here's
How?
some scene.
This is so ridiculous.
I don't know how we have this in our yard, but I like it.
Look, it's got a pond behind it with, like, lily pads.
God, our backyard must be enormous.
What the F? Alright, whatever. It's romantic. I'm not gonna argue. I take a seat next to Robert as the last guests make their way out of the party. Hey. Hey! Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yup. So... I had a chance to talk to Val. Did she physically threaten you? Yup. That's my girl. She said you've been doing better. Trying to work on the vices. I also showered today. We sit in silence for a moment. You know, every day for me is a battle against my own self-destructive habits. But lately, it's gotten a little easier. Thanks for talking some sense into me. It's hard to get things through my thick skull sometimes. What you said has actually helped. I'm glad. I like you, Quinn. I like you a lot. Aww! I haven't felt this way about someone in a long time. Oh, it's so sweet. Aww!
There we go.
I
That's
lean in and kiss him for a
appreciate.
moment before he pulls away. Yeah, this isn't a kiss that's trying to hide other feelings. He takes my hand in his. Hand holding!
Hey.
You're special to me. Aww. But I have some stuff I need to work on, emotionally, before I can get into anything romantic with you. You deserve better than who I am right now.
This is good.
Aww! I need to be on my own for a bit, figure some things out. Of course. I think what you need right now is a friend, and I'm very happy to be that for you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. And if you're ever ready for more than that, you know where to find me. Let's hunt ghosts sometime. I would love that. Put my head on his shoulder and we watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon together. Aww. That's so sweet. And that's it! That's the game!
I'm so happy about that.
What a good game!
I'm so happy that he's not like, cool, together will change me forever.
No!
It's just like, I like you. I got some shit to figure out.
Yay! Alright, well.
Very happy about this game.
Well, that's it. I'm going to end my stream a little earlier today, but I think, what an experience. What a great, I think a lot of people haven't seen the Robert ending, so I hope that was fun for everybody. Hope nobody minded me reading it out. I think a lot of people do like it. So I think for December, because it's Christmas, I think I'm going to probably play Lady Killer in a Bind next. So look forward to that, because I think it's kind of a long game. But yeah, I'm done with games with bad choices. Oh, Superhero Phase cheered with 100 bits. And 100 bits for here's to talking through your problems like adults instead of healing them with your magic penis. That was good. That was good. I really like that.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic.
What a good game. What a good palate cleanser. Alright, well that's it. Join us next week for more different games.
There's
and
a fishing minigame. Look at all the minigames there are. Gargoyle minigame. I bet that's with Damien.
Wow, there's more than. Oh yeah. All right, we couldn't hear DVP because I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, we put the stream safe version on, and they sung that song about how
you could go listen to it on YouTube or something.
Please listen to it on YouTube because even though we tried and did licensing, YouTube will totally block.
Yeah, or Twitch will block it or something.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, and I'm not saying no to more Dream Daddy. I think we'll definitely come back and probably, take, Dream Daddy, I think, because we're at the point where we've set up a lot of the dads. We've sort of played through the intro of the game. We can definitely go through, start again, and then, do other dating paths. But I'm glad we did Robert today.
I think Dream Daddy is an excellent, backup game for when you're having a game that turns out not to be so great.
Yeah.
Or maybe you need, some space filler.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely the high bar for dating romance games. Oh, we got a picture of Robert!
He's with a little dog.
Oh, look at that cute dog. He's still drinking, but that's okay. What a hottie. Alright. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna call it quits a little bit early today because there's no sense in doing anything else for 12 minutes. But I'm gonna figure out who my next co-host is, and we'll play some more games next week.
Yeah.
Thank you to Heather for joining me.
This was great.
Heather, when's the next time that you stream? You stream on Sunday, don't you?
For Lure?
Oh, yes, you have a new home streaming schedule.
Yeah, I'm doing 25 days of Streamsmas. I'm streaming every day from the 1st to the 25th.
Oh my goodness.
So I'll be on later today at 4.
Oh wow, and then you'll be on like Saturday,
Yep, Saturday.
and then Sunday here, and then Sunday at home.
Yep.
Okay, what's your channel if people want to watch you do the 25 days?
twitch.tv/LunarJade. And then, yeah, I'll be here on Sunday for Rhythm Cafe with Ian at 4.
Yay! Alright, so check out Heather. I'm around. I'll be on the crapshoot in like an hour. See everybody later. Bye.